What? You alright? You trying to stand up?
Ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Here. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then.
Man, get off me.
You can talk to me. Until then, ain't nothing going. Call who you need to call. Do what you need to do. Ain't nothing happening. No money, no beers, no partying, no. My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, his to prison. If you goddamn keep it up, they're going to.
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10 extend, 1 to 10. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
So things just got real messy for Tiz's son, King Harris. In this T, it's piping hot from wild run-ins with a lot of viral meltdowns, and even becoming a new dad, it feels like his life has been moving and fast forward. And now a judge could be about to hand him a 5-year prison sentence. Imagine that 5 whole years at a time when he should be building his future. How did we get here, and what does this mean for T as a father? Stay tuned because we're breaking it all down right now. Stay here. Want to talk about some other shit?
Want to talk about some other like this being sick? Just being sick? No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat.
Wait till I come back in the night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough, all like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said happy mother, and then Karen in my face and what? Why I slap her with this money? Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. I don't know who slap that up.
Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, his in the prison. If you goddamn keep it up, in the prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
So what I'm saying is, they wasn't
talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't.
It looks like T.I.'s worst. Nightmare is finally here after years of warning his son, King Harris, to slow down before he ruined his whole future. There's now serious talk that a judge might actually give him a 5-year prison sentence, 5 years, and the craziest part, that's exactly what T predicted back in 2022 if King didn't change his ways.
Until I come back at night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough, all like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said happy mother, and then Karen in my face. What?
And let's be real. Nobody can act shocked because if you've been keeping up with King, the red flags were everywhere. From reckless driving to that viral Waffle House meltdown to flashing G's in his music videos. It felt like he was building a rap sheet, brick by brick.
Wait till I get back and see him out here late night. Wait till I slap a good. Alright, yeah. Yeah, wait. Wait till I come back in the and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough, all like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said happy, and then Karen in my face. What? Why I slap her with this money?
Then came the breaking point in 2024. The arrest footage said it all. King nearly crashed into a cop car, had D's in the car, a G on his hip, and that old warrant from 2022 finally caught up with him. It was like all his bad choices lined up to bite him at once. What makes it hit even harder is the timing. Just weeks after the arrest, King became a dad. He was posting about his newborn, dropping a track called Dear Son. and talking like he was ready to step up, but instead of settling into fatherhood, he's staring down a courtroom that could take him away for half a decade. So how did King Harris go from being the son of a hip-hop legend to possibly facing years in prison? It all started back in October 2024, the day he officially crashed out. He pulled out of a gas station in his BMW and nearly ran straight into a cop car. From that moment, it was downhill. The officers smelled D's, spotted the G, and decided right there, and then he was going in. When they ran his name, it got even worse. Turns out he still had that open warrant from 2022 for speeding, driving on a suspended license, and a DUI, and instead of showing up in court like anybody else, he skipped it. That one decision just sat there waiting, and in 2024 it came back to haunt him.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about this, man?
It's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you're portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
But I'm not supporting no whore. I'm not
Ain't
supporting.
doing.
I'm not.
What kind of parents don't support their kids in little goddamn slide?
Bigger than you.
Popping it. If you got up there. So just go the clan pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand.
I've been seeing him around through their life.
You gonna raise your own hand?
I've been seeing him around through my time.
Huh?
Well, when you got it ain't lame, it ain't. I know. When y'all got around those people,
They call
it's not legal.
possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
Yeah.
Thank
The arrest video, which leaked online through Badge Chronicles and later Vlad TV, is almost 30 minutes long, and honestly, it's wild. You see the cops pulling him out, taking the G off his hip, cuffing him, patting him down, and sticking him in the back of the car. King wasn't wilding out, but you could see he was annoyed. Like he knew he messed up, but there was no talking his way out this time. The camera caught everything King cuffed and loaded into the patrol car. No way out.
Rap legend T.I. was driving his blue BMW one afternoon when police spotted him making an illegal turn. Officers initiated a traffic stop, not realizing he also had an active warrant for his arrest on other charges. What unfolded next was all captured on body camera.
Final spot 4280 North Beach Street. 32. Could you show me on a traffic stop prior? Go ahead and step it up.
The officer was quickly alerted that Mr. Harris had a missed court date related to a previous charge.
Okay. We gotta have a talk about something else. So keep your hands on the steering wheel for me. Both hands. Grip the steering wheel for me. I appreciate it. You're putting your license on top of the car. Don't let me forget it. Can you unlock the door for me right quick?
Why you coming in my car?
Well, you need to step out and talk me back here. You got a warrant out for you. So now that you've been advised, you're being detained. Okay? Do anything other than what I'm telling you. And I mean, you seem like a cool kid. I don't want anything to come out of this. So let's just make sure that the warrant's valid and go from there, okay?
Alright, make sure that the warrant's valid.
Alright, I need you to step out the vehicle.
What you want to do? You want to take my gun off my head?
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well?
Put your guns in here.
Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You got to take the
There's no safety.
take
Okay.
the clip out.
Well, I'm not going to mess around with that too much. I'm going to just set this down right here. Dude, step out
Get
for
out
me.
now.
Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. Alright, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You straight?
An officer later admitted that King stayed calm and cooperative during the whole arrest, but that didn't stop him from being hauled off to DeKalb County Jail and later transferred to Pickens. Once the warrant was recalled, just like that, King went from flexing on Instagram to sitting in a cold jail cell with the entire internet watching, and that's what hit the hardest. Because let's be real, T already called this years ago. Back in 2022, when King first started spiraling, T went live on Instagram and basically said, Prism was the only path his son was heading toward, and he wasn't talking like just any concerned dad. He was speaking from experience as someone who had been in that exact position before. He told people that he had already warned King, that even his mama and grandma had warned him. He said he even made peace with the fact that if King kept moving with the same energy, prison was inevitable. T summed it up perfectly. Time itself would be King's teacher. And now here we are with that teacher showing up in the form of a possible 5-year sentence. When the arrest clip started spreading online, fans immediately dug up that old T video and began dragging him. Some folks swore he spoke it into existence. Others felt bad, saying it must be heartbreaking to watch your own warning play out in real time. Either way, the internet couldn't ignore how spot on T was. He recognized the pattern, he knew the energy, and King still didn't listen. And speaking of not listening, let's not forget that infamous Waffle House meltdown. This was way back in 2022, and honestly, it was one of the first big signs that King was on a dangerous path. The video showed him in a screaming match with staff at Waffle House, acting way tougher than he really was. But instead of looking strong, he just came across as spoiled and out of control.
So what I'm saying is, they wasn't. You can talk like that outside. Hey, I can talk how I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't right. This ain't so right. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File.
Even T couldn't defend him on that one. He later went live saying he was straight up confused why his son would stop what he was doing just to argue with a short order cook. Like, why even match that energy at all? Here's the clip of King during that Waffle House blow up the one even T couldn't. Excuse.
On game what? On game what? Come here, come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here, I'll show you what I do. Come here, come here. Come on, come on. We out here. We out here. I'm outside. Okay. I'm outside. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Hey, get your employees. Get your employees. Yeah, fucking something in this. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. And you still talking inside though. You still talking inside though. Why you inside? Can't stop me from doing. Let me get my food. Thank you. Just talking like they like that, they ain't like.
And if that Waffle House meltdown wasn't already embarrassing enough, the G situation really showed just how far off the rails King was going. You remember that viral clip where T and Boozy had to check their own sons on camera. King and Boozy's son, Tootie Raw, were filming a music video, and instead of focusing on the music, they had GS everywhere like it was a trap house. That's when the dad stepped in and shut it down. T basically questioned why they even needed to be holding GS when they had women right there on the set. It turned into a full-on lecture with him breaking down exactly how one wrong move with a W or even having Ds nearby could land them straight in jail. The craziest part is he wasn't even being harsh. He was actually giving them the blueprint to avoid the same mistakes he had already made. You can see it on video. T and Boozy sitting their boys down explaining why flashing GS in a music video is nothing but a shortcut to prison.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired, you ain't get no sleep, and the truth be told, before this I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And,
Fans actually praised both dads for stepping in, saying it was refreshing to see them try to guide their kids instead of sitting back and letting them spiral. Here's the problem. King wasn't really listening. He heard the words, but he wasn't absorbing the lesson. And the part that had fans really side-eyeing him wasn't just the music video antics or the bad temper. It was his personal life, especially when he showed up with a baby mama who had everyone talking. The mother of his child, who goes by Big Nana, was rumored to be way older than King. And let's be real, The internet didn't hold back. Some people swore she was only with him for the money. Others said she was just a groupie trying to secure a check. Either way, that age gap had people buzzing nonstop. But King, he didn't care, not even a little. He leaned all the way into it. He threw her a full baby shower, proudly posted about the pregnancy. And when their son was born in November 2024, he couldn't stop bragging about it online.
Congrats. Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest of all times. I will raise this child to you the way that you taught me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
King's mother, Tiny, has been quick to dismiss these rumors, labeling them as nothing more than clickbait. She even shared a family photo with her grandson, urging fans not to believe everything they read. But is this damage control, or is she hiding something?
Here's the clip of King celebrating with Big Nana like everything was picture perfect.
Hey.
Here's the clip of King celebrating with Big Nana, like everything was picture perfect. Not long after all, the Chaos King was online, proudly talking about his newborn son. He admitted people kept hitting him up saying things like, "King, you must be tired. You ain't getting no sleep." And he laughed it off, saying that even before the baby, he wasn't really sleeping because he was always outside living that grind lifestyle. But now with a baby, he was up every morning joking that his son liked to put on little concerts in the house like he was already born for the spotlight. He even dropped a track called Dear Son, where he rapped about stepping up as a father on Instagram. He captioned one post with the exact time of his son's birth. November 5th, 8:09 a.m. Welcome King Jr. time to take over for a second. It really did look like fatherhood might humble him, like maybe King was finally ready to slow down and change his ways. But of course, the timing couldn't have been worse because while King was holding his newborn and posting proud dad moments online, that arrest video was still making the rounds, reminding everyone of the legal mess he was already stuck in. And the sad part, nobody was surprised.
Boy! You alright? You trying to stand up? You a tennis type of guy?
Not really, but I play.
You do? You a tennis type of guy?
Not really, but
King, look over here.
I thought you said just the baby.
No, it was both of
You might
y'all.
well tell us to
Fans have been saying for years that King's reckless behavior was going to catch up with him. And now here it was full circle, exactly the way people predicted. So if a judge really does hand down that 5-year sentence, don't be surprised if T looks more hurt than angry, because yes, he warned him. Yes, he tried to guide him, but at the end of the day, when it's your child sitting in shackles in a courtroom, that pain hits different. And if you've ever seen T and King on their podcast together, you already know the bond is there, which makes this all the more heartbreaking.
Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama. prison. If you goddamn keep that prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly.
Let's be honest. This whole thing is going to hit T.I.'s image too. People already clown him, saying he failed as a father. That all that money and fame and wisdom in the world couldn't stop his son from spiraling out of control. If King actually ends up sentenced, those voices are only going to get louder. Especially since T has always branded himself as the Ogdad, the one who teaches lessons and leads by example. He even once talked about how he could look back through his family albums and trace King's journey from childhood to now. Almost like he saw the signs before anyone else. But here's the thing, no matter how messy it gets, T has always made one thing clear. He's going to love King through it all. So even if he's disappointed, you already know he'll be the first one standing in that courtroom right by his son's side. And of course, once the arrest footage and court updates start spreading online, the internet had a whole lot to say. The reactions were all over the place. Some people were clowning, some were low-key impressed, and others were just hoping King finally gets it together. One fan even pointed out, the King seemed to enjoy every minute of it. Almost like he knew the cameras were rolling and that it would go viral. And honestly, watching the video, you can kind of see that he wasn't lashing out, he wasn't wilding, he stayed calm, maybe a little too calm, like he knew it was all content for the blogs. Then came the comments about his so-called street cred. One person even wrote that man finally got his street cred. He's been telling y'all he's outside, and that just shows how twisted the whole situation is. Because instead of focusing on his newborn son, people are out here treating a possible prison sentence like it's some kind of badge of honor. But not every comment was harsh. Some people did try to give him grace, saying he's been doing better since becoming a dad and wishing him blessings. Others said he handled himself well and fatherhood would finally ground him, even if prison ends up being part of that lesson. For T, though, this feels like watching history repeat itself. The same system he once had to fight his way out of is now wrapping its hands around his own son. The hardest part, deep down T.I. saw this coming, so don't get it twisted. This isn't just King Harris wilding out for headlines. This is real possibility of years in prison. A real consequence that can't be brushed aside and a real test for T as a father, because if that judge makes the 5-year sentence official, King's story won't just be another viral clip. It'll be a lesson carved into his life forever. So here's where things stand. King Harris could be facing 5 years behind bars, just like T.I. warned years ago. The question is, will this finally be the wake-up call he needs? Or will King keep chasing the wrong kind of street cred at the cost of his family and his future? And what about T? How do you balance being a tough love parent with standing by your child no matter what? One thing's for sure, this story isn't over. So what do you think King's next move will be? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for more.